Yo, what is up, everybody? I'll be right with you with the deck tech once I finish sleeving my deck. I don't know if that's how that works. Alright, now that that's over and your deck is sleeved up, what are we playing? We are playing Fruit 2.0, specifically a stall version of the deck. I wanted to play a little bit more of a control version, see how well I could dig for Ambrosias to kind of combo off with Lotagon and the like. So this is what I came up with. We still have our Jotayas, one costs 2/4. When a player casts Ambrosia, you draw 2 cards, straightforward. We have 6 Ambrosias in the deck. A lot of draw power. We have Lotagon as a top-end finisher. It's a 7/8 for 2 Earth. When a player casts Ambrosia or Golden Apple Discord, you can target and destroy a card. I did cut the apples. We'll go over to that a little bit towards the end of the deck tech, but I no longer play apples as Discord in the deck. You could potentially fit them in here, but it's a little bit more restrictive. Additionally, we are playing the new Ambrosia Cornucopia, so you draw a card and then return any number of spirits from your underworld to your spirit deck up to the number of Ambrosia in your underworld. We run 6 different Ambrosias now because we have 3 Ambrosia Cornucopia and 3 Ambrosia, which is just recover 3. And then additionally, for a little bit of our kind of control fruit package, we're looking at 3 Astrabbits. A 2/5 for 1 Thunder. When the strategy produces 1 or more Thunder, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 of them to your hand, shuffle the rest. That helps us dig for our control cards, helps us dig for our Ambrosias. We have Pandasin, it's 1/4 for 1 Earth. When you disenchant Earth from the Pandasin, you can turn an Invoke Rune from the underworld to your hand. Hey, look at that. We run 9 different Invoke Runes. There's actually 10 plus 2 res, 12. Which makes it super versatile for a lot of different things. We'll get into Panda when we get to the end of the deck. There's a reason I have 3. And we'll go over that in a little bit. As far as control cards, we're running Gorgon's Gaze, Shield of Achilles, Poison Tipped Arrow, Earthquake, a pretty standard coverage. And then let's look at the new stuff. Viserys as well. It's a 4/2, it's really a 5/2 for 1 Earth. Gets 1 attack for each Viserys on the field. When it destroys a national battle, special cast Viserys from your hand or deck in defense position. It's just that good. We're playing Earth, it's in the deck. New stuff. Verdalith. I am still on the fence about Verdalith, but it's a 3/7 for 2 Earth. When it's normal cast, it can be normal cast with 2 Earth if your opponent has 4 more spirits in their spirit deck than you do. So if you have 16, they have 20, you can normal cast this from your hand as a 2-drop. And when you cast it, you return up to 4 Earth from your underworld to your spirit deck. It's a stall wall. It's almost akin to, say, Sluggle to, say, Foamy. It comes in defense. It's a giant wall. It protects your board. 7 is a very, very, very relevant defense number. It helps against Thunder Nexus to kind of stay above the Zeus plus a 4 attacker like Elechick. It stops things like Cryover, which is pretty relevant in the meta for Frostfall, and a few other cards that are pretty relevant. It just kind of walls off specifically. So I'm trying it out. It does succeed quite a bit in the deck that I'm playing. You'll see in the games up ahead. I do think it runs pretty well. Next up, I have 2 Mustations, 4/1 for 1 Earth. It gets 2 attack for each Earth enchanting it, making it in reality a 6 attack. During your end phase, you have to change it to defense position if it attacked. I rarely ever attack with this unless I need to get over something. Otherwise, it sits in attack position as a wall, kind of being ascension fodder for either Lotagon or ascension fodder to go into a normal cast Verdalith with a normal ascent. It's also still pretty relevant depending on the current state of the game and the matchup. Otherwise, it's a nice solid 6 attack wall, almost like a Mustation, but always in attack position, making it a little bit relevant. And then what I haven't really talked about much, I have 1 Thunderstorm. The Thunderstorm is here to destroy basically Divine Runes. In the best of 1, you need at least something that can just kind of from hand pop a back row, especially if you're about to combo off with Lotagon. Let's say they have a pretty wide board, they're playing like Frost Zoo, and they have like 4 Elestrals in play, and 1 back row. You can potentially go Thunderstorm your back row. Okay, now let me go and kind of combo off and get to Lotagon and throw all my Ambrosias out. So I do run 1 Thunderstorm, and it is quite clutch, a lot of stuff that it has done for me, so I do have it in the game. I kind of want to go up to 2 maybe. I don't know what I got for the second one. And then Rise from the Ashes. I stand this card in Fruit. It has so much unique combo potential with things like Pandasin, where you can potentially go Pandasin, cast Ambrosia, Lotagon's on play, or let's say you pop something, or Jotai's in play, you draw some cards, you cast Rise from the Ashes again, you get Panda back, you disenchant it again, you get another Ambrosia, draw more cards, or pop more things with Jotaya, with Lotagon. So there's a ton of synergy there. If you already have a Lotagon in play, and you play Panda behind it in defense, they have to debate whether they need to remove the Panda first, or the Lotagon in play, maybe a back row to protect the Panda too. creating a lot of like interesting scenarios. You could potentially play Panda in defense, defend it for a turn, re-enchant it, disenchant it, get Ambrosia back, repeat. There's so much a Panda does in Fruit that I think it's now worth the 3 of in the deck, and it comes in pretty clutch. So that is the deck. We're running 15 Earth, 5 Thunder. I did have a little bit more Thunder in the deck at one point, so I had another Thunderstorm in here. So I cut my water out. I think what I would like to do is add a couple Water Spirits into the Spirit deck, at least just to counter Tsunami plays. But other than that, the deck is pretty straightforward. We'll jump into games now, and I'll catch you guys with the wrap-up at the end of all the games. I can keep this. I mean, Ambrosia, Ash Rabbit, Rise from, Lotagon, Poison Tipped Arrow, like, that's a little bit of everything I can use. Alright, we start with the Rabbit. Straightforward, defense position, look at top 3, look for more Lotagon tools. And then, oh, there's a Drataya right away. Grab that, make sure I don't reveal it. Could also grab Gorgons there. Maybe I should have grabbed the Gorgons since I already have a Lotagon to ascend into, but we shall see if I get punished for it or not. And now the real question is, do I just go Drataya and just like Drataya stall? Or punch in for some damage with Drataya maybe? With the Rabbit in play, because they're going to have face downs that could probably mess with my Lotagon. And I don't think I remember to put Thunderstorm into this deck, so I don't really have rune removal. I just kind of have to crash through it all. I will hit that, spark it. Get out of here. Thinking. He's still going to go for the hand rip. Okay. Fair enough. I think I have a pretty good... I think what he has to do is either rip Lotagon or rip Drataya, but no matter what he rips, it's kind of like a weird spot for him to be in because everything that he could rip is not the best. I think he rips Ambrosia or Rise from are his best options. If he hits a Lotagon, yeah, Rise from, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if he hits the Lotagon, that's the worst option he could possibly do. Or, yeah, or the worst for me, hitting the Rise from. The Lotagon would have been pretty dope if he hit it. Mount Olympus. If he has Mount Olympus, oh, I guess he's still gonna try to beat over the Rabbit here. That's gonna be 2, 4, yeah, that will destroy my Rabbit. Fair enough. Trade off with that. That stadium's going to be a problem though. Let's see what happens if I do this Drataya in attack position though. He's got no cards in hand, so I'm in a half decent spot. Let's see what happens if I try to Ambrosia here. Alright, so he's going to let me recover 3, draw 2. We alert the Drataya trigger and draw 2. Oh boy. Well, I don't really want to do the... See, here's the question now. Do I keep drawing cards for less results, or do I try to be greedy and go for the Lotagon? I have a Gorgon's Gaze, which means I shut down whatever that could be. I think I just played slow here and just save up to combo turn. I think I just give him this, because now I can potentially... I could fill my hand and get a bunch more defensive tools, but being that he's on one card and he's already used Spark It, I don't think he can remove my stuff. Hopefully. Be greedy. Yeah, see? Thank you, Helen. I will be greedy. Viserys. I will have no response to Viserys being played, but I will stop the attack with Gorgons and then hopefully ascend and go crazy. I think you would have Gorgons the Drataya if he had Gorgons. So, Gorgons and Poison Tipped Arrow are what I am currently afraid of. Not too afraid of, but currently afraid of. Alright. Oh, and Panda. I think I just go for the Ascension here. Do what he's got. Poison tipped arrow would stink, but I can still play around it. Okay, cool. We start with this Ambrosia. Ba-ba-ba. See if he's got a response. I guess he could use Divine Blessing to counter it. No response. Alright. A 1, a 2, a 3. Spirit deck, spirit deck, spirit deck. Lotagon alert. Let's pop a face down. Yeah, I'm curious. He could have chained that Altar to stop the Lotagon. I'm surprised he didn't. That's interesting. Because if he chained the Altar here, he could have at least stopped the Lotagon from attacking. Numbers at the bottom are cut off. Oh, they are cut off. My bad. Draw my card. Recover 1. And then alert. Let's pop that. I know he's going to be able to attack over me otherwise. Destroy Cornucopia, and then we'll play shield to protect from attack. I guess if I could protect from attacks, I could have let the Zeus stay. But we are going to try to beat over this Viserys, because he's been pretty... I'm okay with this getting shielded, because that would hurt him a lot more than it would hurt me. Alright, cool. And then he's going to take 1. Pass turn. We are in a really good spot. Got 2 cards. He had Earthquake or Removal. He probably would have already used it. Royal is not online because of the stadium. I guess there's always drawing Boombat. I am a little curious what he's going to try to do here. Elechick, no response. So he's going to probably get Zeus and attack over Lotagon to get rid of it. If he doesn't get rid of Lotagon here, he's in a lot of trouble because I can just Panda, get Cornucopia back, draw another card, pop another card. No response there. What does it mean I'll fail it? Yep, he's going for the he's going for the Zeus stuff. I am playing orangey. Yep. I don't have the player names because I'm probably going to edit this into a video at some point, so I'm not using the player names in case I need to just like keep the people I'm destroying absolutely hidden. But yeah, I think I just win here because I just play like, oh man. That is a draw. Do I just... I think, no, I'm going to do the Panda first. Yeah, they're playing against... I'm playing against a Thunder Nexus right now. So let's disenchant the Earth. We're going to go browse for our draw card, or manage. I always hit browse, not manage. I don't... It's just like, why do I do that? Grab my Cornucopia. Fruit deck is great, and it's definitely better than it was. I still don't think it's super awesome, and I had to cut the apples, which is like... I would like to use Golden Apple, but it's just not super worth it right now. We'll do Cornucopia. Manage. I think I have 2 Ambrosias, so I'll get 2 Spirits back. We're basically cycling 1 card, turning this into an Earthquake. We'll pop that. Draw a card. That was a poison tip. I'm surprised they didn't use it earlier. That poison tip would have like riggedy wrecked me. And I think I have to go for this Ambrosia here because I need to get rid of the Zeus in case he has another 4 attacker. I do have no back row now, which is unfortunate. I don't have the Drataya for the draw power, but hey. Fruit is the hill I will die on. Yes, it is. It is very much the hill I die on because I refuse to play anything else. No, I do actually want to try a janky fire deck in a little bit, but I got to get some Fruit games in so I can edit this into a video in the future. So that's what we're doing. Ooh, Astrabbit's good. He could look for Earthquake if he still has the Earth Spirits for it. I've been doing the same with my Fruit deck list. I think maybe one possible, but the second Ambrosia really does take away the spots the Apple would normally caught. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I think Apple is still playable. I just don't think it's playable in a normal Fruit deck anymore because you have just draw engine power to find more Ambrosias. On average, you find an Ambrosia every 6 cards, so it's not the end of the world. Here I just go the Mustation, and the Mustation... Oh, Mustation doesn't get me over Rabbit because of the Stadium! Oh no! Oh, that's awkward. I'm not thinking, but we'll just go into attack phase, or battle phase, see if I can get over this Rabbit, see what he's got. If it's anything but shield, I'm fine. I don't attack here. I want to keep the Mustation in attack position. I also could misenchant the Mustation with the Thunder, push it to 7. Another Rabbit, okay. Well, that's not good. However, if he does end up finding the shield that he needs to deal with Lotagon or the Earthquake, I can still... Oh, he just showed me the Earthquake that he added to hand. That was an oopsie. So he's going to kill Lotagon here. I misenchant the Mustation with Thunder and still get over Rabbit. Pushing him down to just 3 spirits. Or, yeah, I'm going to have to misenchant here because there's no way I'm getting over this Rabbit otherwise unless I draw something good. How many Rabbits has he played this game? Oh, I can just get another Lotagon. He has played 2 Rabbits this game. So either I send into Lotagon, or sending into Lotagon I think is just better. So let's just send this into a misenchanted Lotagon with a Thunder Spirit. See if he's got a response. And this way, even if I get PTA'd, oh no, that's still 6. I can math, I swear. Alright, let's go to attack phase, battle phase, attack phase, whatever. Attack over the Rabbit with my 8 attack stats. He can shield, but he'd have no spirits left. I'm on 13. Like, even if this game goes for another, like, 5-10 minutes of just stall, I do have the advantage. I guess properly enchanting it would prevent him from playing Ambrosias, but this is the, like, Elechick Zeus counter play. GG. We're playing against Nova. I am in danger. I want to try to build like a Trifernal like Reanimator Nexus deck or something. I can keep this hand. This is a pretty aggressive hand. I could play like Mustation, defend it with Shield on turn 2. Earthquake, whatever I need to. My opponent's gonna burn themselves. Okay. What has Nova been playing? I believe they've been playing Morphrost. So I don't really have a ton of tools to counter Morphrost in the deck. Frigicub. Okay, maybe he's playing Frost Zoo. The Frigicub without Kiona is going to be interesting. So if he's playing like Frost Reanimator Zoo or something, he could still be playing... Okay, the Jachai is good for later. I'm always winning, Tails. I completely crushed someone's hopes and dreams last match, so... I think I'm going to save the Earthquake and try to do a Mustation play here for this turn. See if he's got a response. Poison Tip doesn't out this way. Yeah, Poison Tip I can just go into him. If he has Gorgon's Gaze, he can't battle phase it. Like, just the 4 attack is generally decent against Frigicub. We'll go to battle phase here and go after the Frigicub. See if he takes it. I think he's fine with losing Frigicub because if he's doing like Zoo, he's going to just like Enfrostix it back later. He's not going to be too afraid. Battle Step, negate the attack. Or attack, battle. Okay, so battle they trade. That's fine. I don't know if that's worth the trade. I guess it really depends on what he's got in his hand. I'm really expecting to see some Frostic shenanigans. It's just like Zoo shenanigans is so good. Yeah, they didn't pull a Keon. It's the app that everyone has Keon. Okay, Ambrosia early. Fair enough. I do play Fruit. It's not worth saving that. It was a bluff. So, I'm trying to think. I could go Estrabbit here, defend Estrabbit, or I can go for Jataya. Defend Jataya. And Brave. No, before I play Jataya, I should just find some Ambrosias first. Frigicup number 2. Fair enough. I think I just let that go. I will take the Frigicup. Like, I have no reason that I don't just take the hit. Oh, they could also be playing Shiveroar. I guess it's also relevant. Alright, let's go for Estrabbit here. Go find some more, whoops, that should be defense. See what they have as a response. No response. Go look for some cards. So I'm looking for probably Gorgons. Oh, Gorgons or Ambrosia? The Gorgons is going to shut down so much if they try to do shenanigans. So we're going to have to give up on the Ambrosia Dream for a moment and grab the Gorgons for safety. And then I can save the Earthquake for when I can get out like Lodagon or Jataya or whatnot and start punching for damage with it. He does only have 2 cards in hand. Arcturus. I will not respond to that. I will happily let him burn 1 and then bounce it. Yep. He gets pumped to 6. And then I bounce the Arcturus. And then Frigicup can't hit me either. So that leaves me with a card in play. I can't Gorgons the stats down anymore if that's relevant, but it's not going to be. And that keeps my Estrabbit alive. Alright, so I have 2 Earthquakes now. I'm going to use this Earthquake now. I have the other one already. And then I'm going to play a Jataya in attack position here. No, let's play the... I do want to save Jataya, so let's play Panda in attack position here. I have a feeling he might Tsunami here. And then we're just going to go try to attack for 2. Attack Panda first. Attack with Estrabbit. Get some tempo. Okay, it is Tsunami. Fair enough. More or less what I was expecting. And then he still has the Arcturus. If he plays Arcturus, I can just Gorgons it after he expends to stop the attack completely. And then potentially send into Lodagon, or no response. Best draw would be Ambrosia here to draw some cards. I could also enchant, disenchant for Earthquake. Okay, and Frostix for Frigicup back, I would assume. But what's he doing with it? He needs to have Mountain of Boreas or Keon to really do work here. Specifically Mountains of Boreas to get over both my things. Okay, Earthquake works as well. Probably gets rid of Pandasin, since Pandasin is relevant. Yup. This means he's got no back row, so I can get over this Arcturus on my turn. After negating the attack with Gorgons. And just go misenchant. Yep, no response there. Let him burn another spirit. I am a little worried about Flurmine, or not Flurmine, Cryoling. Cryoling does get a little scary if he finds it and has Kione or something in hand as well. But we'll find out. But I do think I just go, oh, man. No, I saved that Ambrosia for after the misenchant, because if you can't deal with this Lotagon right now, he's going to be in a spot of trouble. So we are going to just burn our removal here. No, we're going to save the removal in case he gets something bigger out. And go after this Arcturus. Hit him for 1 damage as well. And then hopefully I can re-enchant this Lotagon on my turn and go into Ambrosia, or I just play Jataya, go into Ambrosia stuff, don't get pops. It really depends on if he's got back row coming in. Is that just an expended draw? Oh no, that's his damage still. See what he's got, see what he's got. I mean, the Frigicup regens, so if you can get a Nexus Bank, you can get pretty big on that Frigicup. I mean, if he has Kion and Mountains of Boreas in hand, that becomes an 8 attack. That is relevant. And that would hit me for 2, and then I could potentially Earthquake and then go for Jataya draw stuff. But Shiver Roar, Misenchanted. That's relevant, I guess. So he's gonna just crash? I mean, crashing, I don't think. Ooh! Not crash. I'm in danger. He has no Boreas, so it's got no protection unless... Let's slide this down so people can actually read the cards. So we can enchant Frost from your normal celestial field. Mountains of Boreas enchant Shiver cannot be targeted by opponents' rune effects. But he's not going to be able to get Mountains of Boreas. Alright, so those trade? And he punches me for 1? That doesn't seem like the best play. But I guess. I expected him to do a little bit shenanigans to get Shiver War to actually do damage to me, but guess not. That's gonna be GG. They just go Earthquake, and then we can just cast Jataya and attack with Jataya for game. Yeah, him not getting Mountains of Boreas was very, very good for me in that game, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Sausage. Another person to riggedy wreck me. You know, that's not a bad hand to keep. 2 removal options, Gorgons, Ceres. It's gonna be awkward if there's Indus. What is Spicy playing? He's playing Frost. I'm going to assume this is probably going to be a Morphrost deck. Or Cryoling deck. If it's Cryoling, his Expend 2 is actually helpful. The Poison Tipped Arrow helps a lot with the Cryovern stuff. Let's, let me do this quick. Actually show the mat. Yeah, if Sling can get wrecked in 4K at 120 FPS. Yeah, Indus off the rip. That's fair enough. So now, do I... I think I have enough back row that I just drop a bunch of back row and go for the Indus Destruction of the Viserys and see if he wants to trade that. So let's just put everything face down and give him lots of options to mess with me. And this way, even if he trades and gets the 1, I still get the Viserys in play and kind of trade up. And if he doesn't let my Viserys hit, I still have like Gorgons and stuff to stop A-Bomb from using A-Bomb's effect. Alright. We'll give him the 33 point... Well, I want him to get rid of a Poison Tipped Arrow. I would like to keep my Gorgons, but we'll see what he does. Alright, he's going to let it get destroyed, and we lose 1 Poison Tipped. That's fine. We'll also get this. Browse. Xeris. 2 defense. Hopefully that did not forget. Alright, we're looking pretty solid here. Now I could also always just ascend into Verdolith and just get this massive wall and recovery going, like later game, and then when Verdolith dies I can just rise from the ashes of Verdolith. Ooh! Alright, so it leads me to believe he's got a ton of... He's going for Cryoling soon, because he's burnt, what, 5 Frost? Got Indus and Terrors, so we can't get over this with A-Bomb yet. It's a lot of back row. Trying with Ceres is fine. So we can't really play A-Bomb yet because I would just run over it possibly with my Viserys. Let's see. Alright, my turn. Moss Station is interesting. So I can ascend into Verdolith. That doesn't really do much. So I'm going to just play the Moss Station here and expect to get Tsunami'd probably. Or Poison Tipped. And we're not going to attack with Moss Station. We're just going to go to Battle Phase here. And go for just 1 damage. And then save the Moss Station attack position. Just keep the wall up basically. And then I would be fine ascending Moss Station into Verdolith and recovering all my spirits. Expend to draw water? Expend to draw water? Okay. So he's fishing for Cryoling? Or he's fishing for Impromptu? That feels really weird. That legitimately feels really weird. Okay, so if I play Verdolith here, I only get 1 spirit back, so everything's on board. I could Rise and then ascend into Verdolith and recover all those spirits and just get the super wide board. Let's go for that. Let's get the super wide board going. And he's got no whatchamacallit, so he can't prevent this. This gets me to 6 attackers in play. He is burning himself faster than I can burn myself out, so Verdolith isn't going to be super relevant at all times. So we'll go for this normal. Get my Gorgons here, which would be fine. And this will recover me back up to 16, and I have this massive aggressive board. Alright, so he's going to stop the recovery. That's fine. We'll go into battle phase and see if he tries to shield these guys. But this gets my Viserys up to 6 attacks, so my Poison Tipped Arrow protects me from the Cryovern plays. Alright, cool. See, it's good play. It's enjoyable playing. It's enjoyable playing against someone who's good because I don't have to make like the weird. What is he doing with his deck? Expend to draw again? I'm so confused. Is he just not finding anything? What are you playing? You're a good player. Like, he's. I mean, that's fair. He's gonna Ambrosia. I guess this is showing off the other side of the fruit deck, the more mid-rangey stuff. So I am playing fruit. It just doesn't feel like fruit right now. Okay, I guess that's fair. That's why he's been going so hard on the stall plan, or just the slow play, because not slow play, but the stall plan. Yeah. Oh man, this feels so bad. The turn after he cast all of his Ambrosias. Oh yeah, I mean he could just be bricking if he's got a bunch of Ambrosias. Alright, let's go in for the attacks here. See if he wants to take his 4 damage. I'm going to expect to see a Tsunami. I know he's playing the water. Yeah, there it is. I did not bring any water spirits in this version of Fruit because I cut it for more Thunder stuff. And then I cut the Thunder stuff, so I should probably go put the water spirits back in the deck. Alright, so what's he going to... Like, if he goes the Cryoling, Cryovern stuff here, that would hurt. But not too bad. He gets rid of Jataya. Expend a draw again? I'm sorry, what? This is like the bricks beyond bricks. I'm gonna just actually ascend out of this Viserys here just to get recovery going. Alright, let's go recover 4. This also puts me way out of Cryoscorch range. And this is where I'm going to probably get tsunami'd, so let's go for the attacks and watch myself get tsunami'd and watch him try to go for some Cryolink shenanigans. He's building a house of the bricks. I don't know what he's doing. I'm so, like... He takes all of that? Sheesh. I mean, he has exactly enough spirits to get Cryoscorch out, but that doesn't help him against 3 back row. My lord. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Well, that is unfortunate. I mean, what could he have done? He could have gone and grabbed an Indus out and then tried to stick Indus at the back row, but he drew the back row kind of late. All right, let's do the rematch. That was pretty oof. Oh man. I'm letting him go. I mean, I didn't mean to let him go first, but I think it's fair to let him go first because this is basically turning into a best of 3 at this point. So, all right, we might actually have a game this time around. All right, let's see what he's got. All right, starting off strong with the Morphrost Lichen, so he's definitely got the engine going. So how do I deal with the Morphrost? He's gonna play Indus. If he's got back row, I can pop the back row. I legitimately want to burn myself out, but he's gonna, like with Indus a bomb. With Verdolith, he's gonna be able to basically, or rather, the Morphrost is gonna be able to burn himself out faster than I can burn him out. So that is relevant. Now, I can definitely use Poison Tipped on the A-Bomb, but he's just going to be able to get Indus back regardless on the A-Bomb. I could just let him punch me a ton before playing Verdolith, but that's not going to be worth it, because he's just going to power up. Drops an A-Bomb into Underworld, so he's probably got Kione in hand too. 2 A-Bombs. Couple back row, fair enough. So let's start getting these face downs going. Should let me burn a lot to get Verdolith in play, hopefully. We'll expend a draw here, and then we'll just save the Verdolith for hopefully next turn. We should burn a lot of earth. Oh, Gorgons is perfect too. Definitely play a slower game here. So he's gonna hard ascend into A-Bomb. I'll let him disenchant the A-Bomb and I'll Gorgons it. And PTA it. Hit him with the 1-2 combo. If he hard ascends. Or I guess just a second he hits the A-Bomb into play, I Gorgons it. No, I'm gonna let him disenchant from it first. Give him the hope. And then stall with this Thunderstorm. Alright. No response. Oh, Poison Tip there. Do. So that gets rid of a lot of threats pretty efficiently. I'm still nowhere near I need to be able to burn one more spirit to be able to cast Vertilith. I do want to save this Thunderstorm for Keone though. A Thunderstorm for Keone. He still gets an A-bomb back, but I can pop the Keone so he can't do it again. I could just expend a draw again here and then just shield whatever he plays. Problem is if he normal casts something. Oh, this actually gets me into Vertilith, right? So this is just draw 1, burn 2, puts me at 13, then I just Thunderstorm, go back up. Is that worth it? That is a lot of damage, and I do lose the Thunderstorm. I think no matter what, I do just play this here and see what I find. Cycle it, draw a card. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Viserys here. See if he's got a response. This way I can save Thunderstorm for Keone plays. Or Thunderstorm. Well, he can Frostix back A-bomb 2, and that gets him 2 A-bomb. But I could shield 1. And what's A-bomb's power at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's at 6. Be at 5 if he pulls 2. Be at 4 if he... No, 5 if he pulls 1, 4 if he pulls 2. So the Viserys is fine as long as he can't Earthquake it. Alright, Hardcast A-bomb. A-bomb's at 6. No response. And then hopefully this isn't a chains outlet. I have enough earth in my underworld to start burning some thunder. And now this opens me up to get Vertilith in play because it's a 4 difference. So it leaves 4 more spirits. So let's cast the Vertilith. No. Let's Thunderstorm first. I have a shield, so I can get away with this, I think. We'll hit that one. I want to dodge Gorgons, mostly. Tsunami is relevant. And then we'll go for the normal cast Vertilith and pray that he doesn't have... Well, he hasn't shown PTA. Gorgons would stink. Alright, so let's go grab 4. Go back up to 10 and hopefully punch for 3 here. I have the shield as another backup play against another hardcast A-bomb. Do we bluff the Rise From? I'm going to bluff the Rise From. I don't think he has rune removal in his deck besides Indus. And we'll go and try and attack for 3 here. I do need to always keep an eye out for the Cryo Scorch stuff. So he takes his beats, goes to 11. I need to always have an answer to Cryo Scorch at this point. Alright, he's gonna play Abominable at 6 again. No response. Probably an Frostfall coming in. Yep. Waiting. Not an Frostfall coming in. I think he's checking his math because this should be a 6 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's at 6. So if he Frostfall here goes to 5 and it only trades with Viserys, it doesn't beat Viserys. I think that's what he's trying to math out here. Yeah, I figured. So what else could he have in his hand? He could be going for a Cryoling play. Well, he's just normal, so he can't go Cryoling. He's going to try and just attack over Viserys here. Do I let that go? No, we're going to shield it again. We're going to force him into just the awkwardness of just taking a ton of damage. And then this should hopefully put him to 7. I'm a little low, so I'm probably going to be forced to Ambrosia here. Ambrosia here is good. Let's expend a draw first. Which he's probably liking to see. So we're going to expend a draw one. See what I get. Poison tipped arrow, that is perfect. Yo, last game Sausage bricked a lot. I wouldn't even say a lot, like more than a lot. He bricked harder than like any player has ever bricked before. You'll love to see it when you're playing against it. All right, let's go grab back all my earth. And I'm gonna save this cornucopia, I think. Alright, so let's go and attack for 3, hopefully. And then I have a feeling he's going to try to do Cryoling, Morphrost Cryoling, Ascend, and he goes to 1. I'll be able to Poison Tip to 1. And then I got to... Yep, Cryoling is good. And then I just have to find a way to deal with Cryo Scorch. Well, actually, if he doubles Cryoling here, he goes to 0? That I will respond to. He does board wipe me here with... Yeah, he does board wipe me. That's a little awkward. I can rise from one. I can rise from Verdolith. I just need to find a way to hit him for 1 damage. That's going to go into Verdolith. This is where I just randomly pull out Ambrosia, or not Ambrosia, Eruption, and just laugh. That Cryoverse is going to go over Verdolith. I take no damage. It's going to go the other one into... Yep, so destroy that. I take no damage, and then that goes into Viserys. I take 1. So 1, and then 1. I'm playing Fruit. I am the Fruit Lord. Alright, so I gotta give her 1 Cryoverse that cannot Cryo Scorch me to death. So I could wall up with this Rise From. Let's start with that. Oh, it goes in attack position. I'm a derp. We'll get back 4. We'll cast this Ambrosia. And we have, I think, 2 Ambrosias in our underworld. 1, 2. We'll recover back our 2. So this cycles itself. We'll draw a card. Do I play Panda now? So we're going to play a defense mode Panda and force him to choose between Verdolith and Panda. Then if he's forced between Verdolith and Panda, if he keeps Panda alive, I recover more spirits. If he keeps Verdolith alive, I go defense and continue to stall out. Unless he can hard ascend into Cryo Scorch here, putting him to 1. Then all I need to do is draw an Earthquake. Do I have? I don't have an Earthquake yet. No. Oh wait, he's got an A-bomb in his hand. Derp. Oh, he does go for the Cryo Scorch. Okay. So he's going to go attack over Verdolith. I take 1. been... I don't remember if I killed the A-bomb or not. Rabbit doesn't help. Rabbit does help. Hold on. Do we disenchant here? We go grab Ambrosia. Right? We cast Ambrosia. We go grab Thunder, Earth, Earth. We go Rabbit, Defense, Dig for Earthquake. Don't find the Earthquake. Drataya, Pandasin. We go Pandasin here. And we just keep walling until I find an Earthquake. Kinda, sorta. Another Pandasin. Do I really not have Earthquake in my underworld? I really don't. So we cast Mustation and Defense. I just need to get an Earthquake. Just need an Earthquake. If I get Earthquake, I go Panda, Panda grab Ambrosia. Heal up, Earthquake, he goes to 0, next turn punch for another Panda. So I just need to find an Earthquake. Oh my god, there it is. Alright. There it is. Spirit deck, spirit deck, spirit deck. Oh, there we go. And they'll just show him the panda that would have won me the game after the fact. I think he might have won that if he just played A-Bomb. I think the Cry Scorch was a little bit of a misplay. For real. I mean, I took for 3 turns. I think if he played A-Bomb there, he would have won. Alright. One more for the fruit. Look. I can keep this in. Mulliganing, always a good start for me. I know Jai has some very strong opinions on the Drataya draw engine stuff for control. So they didn't find their Mountains of Boreas before Shiver, which is relevant. Narpoon, yep. I'm curious if they're gonna go okay, Tadflow. So it's not a Morphrost thing. So I probably don't need to worry too much about... I should do this in defense first. Astrabbit. Look. 3. We'll grab the Cornucopia. Always can Psycho with it. Turn on Vertilith with it. 2 face downs is good. And pass there. So now they're probably going to go Tadflow into Shiveror. No response. You can get your Ascension. Shiveror, Polarachne. We will respond to that. No response. That will destroy my boy. And Harpoon will burn me. Will hit me for 1. And then 2 more for this. I'm not getting to Vertilith anytime soon. I have come to the realization I'm not getting to Vertilith anytime soon. Can't check or would, but cornucopia rare. Cornucopia is an uncommon right there. I think I just expend to draw here. See what I find. Another poison tip. That's going to be good for later. And I'll let them take their turn. Jolton. I have no way to deal with the stadium right now, so we are going to stop that. Lotta gone. We're gonna expend to draw 1 more turn here. After this turn, I can't keep burning like this. I can't do the normal. I've already sent it. Kyon. So I'm about to get like a Frostix nuked. Or they go for Tadflow. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna hurt. Go Shiveror probably here. They were trying to get stadiums, so probably another Shiveror. Permafrog. I will cast this on Permafrog. So that means I can't take damage from the Permafrog. I'll take 2. So we'll do Chant. And then we'll expend 2. I'm still 1 short from getting a Vertilith. Make that not 1 short from getting a Vertilith anymore. So I'm going to go do this. Alert on that. And then here I can go normal cast Vertilith, grab 4, we'll put 1 face down here. So they go Shiveror, they can't get over me. If they do get over me, I take 1, and then I do Ambrosia's and shenanigans. So I think I just stall 1 more turn, see if I can find Drataya, or can ascend into Lotagon next turn if this defense holds. Alright, go Catarant. Gonna recover 2, no response. And then I send into Lotagon and blow up the board. Yep. Ambrosia, good timing for that for them. Alright, so now we go Ascend into Lotagon. Go Ambrosia off the Lotagon. 1, 2, 3. Pop the Catarant. Ambrosia again. I only have one in Underworld. One. Yeah, so we're gonna do one. Draw one. And then we're gonna do one more Ambrosia. They are going a little ahead of themselves. That's fine. It's just speeding it up because they know I'm just going to attack for 2. And pass turn. So that blew up their board. Let's see what they have. I have a feeling they have Chevrolet in hand and something else. And 2 something else's. Let's go. I don't have Thunder. But we did draw another Ambrosia. Fair enough. So I'm not hitting for that damage that I want to hit for. But I can drop this rabbit now. Look 3. We'll grab this Rise From for shenanigans next turn. They took 1. This way, if they like Earthquake my Lotagon last second here, I can still bring it back and attack over something. Alright, what they got? Well, they got the last card. Got 1 turn to deal with me. The GG's? Chevrolet, Permafrog, Mount Boreas, Frigicub. GG's. So where did we end up with Fruit 2.0, or FruitFall, I should say? And I think that went really well. I didn't drop a single game. Granted, one of the games in that best of 3 with Morphrost was a little bit of a blowout. My opponent just kept drawing and not getting what they needed. But that just goes to say my deck was probably a little bit better constructed. I do play a lot of Fruit, so I did have the advantage going into early Frostfall with people playtesting decks that I'm playing a deck that I am comfortable and strong with already. So that probably kind of skewed the results quite a bit, where I'm playing something I'm super comfortable and strong with. Other people are playing very interesting kind of test decks. Ultimately, I did like the Verdolith in the deck. I don't know if I keep the 2 of. I might go down to 1 of, because there were a couple times where it did just get stuck in my hand. It might be worth putting in a 3rd Moss Station just for the extra oomph that it brings. But it also ended up kind of just being a wall in my deck, which sometimes was relevant, sometimes was not. I found Rotaya plus Cornucopia and Ambrosia to be pretty strong all-stars, even in games not that I showed you, where if I can get 2 Rotayas in play and Ambrosias, it generally means I draw my whole deck, which is pretty powerful. The advantages of having the additional Cornucopia that always kind of cycles itself is also pretty relevant, where in a pinch, or if I need an answer immediately, it does give the option of, hey, let me at least draw 1 card, maybe draw 1 card, recover 1, and just see if I can get something that I need. Sometimes that gets me further into like Earthquake territory or counter rune that I need. And I also really, really liked how Panacin performed in the deck. It was just a good stall wall. You saw at the end of one of those games where basically I was able to pop it into play, get Ambrosia back, Earthquake, and get ready to throw another Panda into play to win my game. So super awesome and relevant there. It's just a good tool at recycling Earthquakes, Ambrosias, and the like, and just kind of doing a bunch of little neat little synergies and win the game that way. Viserys, always an all-star. It did super well in the deck as well. And yeah, I just think this deck ran pretty well. I played against a lot of Frost. I think it has a good matchup against Frost decks, being Frost are fairly expensive. They like to kind of turbo out a lot of things. And if you can just slap a wall into play and recover a bunch, they can't really get over it consistently. And I think that showed pretty well in these games. So if you have any other questions or have any other decks you want to see me play, please let me know below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.